Alright, everybody, welcome back to Major Gaming, and today I'm going to be going over the new Marvel Rivals patch that's dropping May 30th. Season 2.5 is dropping, and not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited because this Season 2 kind of been a fucking slog. kinda not been fun at all. You know, I'm not a super competitive person. I'm really not. I could care less if I win or lose in most games. But this season has really felt like bullshit. Like, genuinely. Like, in terms of, like, actually just wanting to play and, like, win every once in a while. Just wanting to have, a casual competitive experience where I'm trying, but I'm not going all out because I don't have the fucking time to do all that. Um, it has been very unfun. At least in comparatively to last season where it was competitive and fun. This season, not super fun. Not super fun at all. A lot of the interactions between the characters, they just don't feel fun. Like the actual gameplay, counter picking and all that, it just doesn't feel fucking fun. So I'm going to talk about why I think season 2 needs some improvements and why I think that these are improvements and why a lot of people are overreacting over some of the shit in this patch. I think a big problem is the fact that, like, everyone's seeing the nerfs that these characters are getting, and they're just only seeing it as like a nerf to that specific character and not thinking about the wider fucking meta that NetEase said they're trying to create, and that I completely 100% agree with the direction NetEase is going. Now, I'm not saying all of these changes are fucking perfect. I think it'd be very hard to get a perfect change, but they're creating a new meta, and I think people need to chill the fuck out and realize that. Because obviously, when you create a new meta, it's not going to be perfect right away. There are going to be some weaker characters. But when you change them, you rework them into a healthier spot, you can then buff them later on, and it won't disrupt the new meta you created. You have to have a starting point. A lot of people don't fucking realize this, and it's a problem that, because I'm a Dead by Daylight player mainly, I fucking get it, but a lot of people don't get it. Because Dead by Daylight, when they make reworks to characters, they usually go about that same route, because in Dead by Daylight they're trying to create a new overall experience when they rework a character. And it's very noticeable in Dead by Daylight when this happens, and like you really you feel it, and this is what NetEase is trying to do with Rivals. They're trying to create a new feel, because the feel of Rivals since season 2 dropped has felt like a fucking slog, bro. The games take forever. No one fucking dies. It's just tippy-toeing around the fucking objective. It's not fun to play. It really isn't. And if you really think that that's fun, you're coping. I swear to God, because like me and my homies that I play with, we're all over Rivals' dick when season 2 started. And we were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. All these characters are getting buffed. Literally, most of my friends stopped playing Rivals this season that were on Rivals' dick harder than I was because of this fucking season. Like, you might not like a lot of these top streamers, okay, like Flats and everything. They play these games for their job, so like they'll play it regardless, whether they're having fun or not. And I feel like they're disconnected from the fact that casual players, if we don't find something fun, we're not gonna fucking play. Like that's the thing. And obviously with now, I'm not saying that the drop in player base is anything to worry about crazy, considering the player base is still pretty fucking big. But there is a drop that needs to be realized. I don't think it's doom and gloom for the game at all, but there's obviously a reason why. And you need to put casual players first, honestly. High play characters. I said killer because I was talking about Dead by Daylight. High players that play like 24/7. You are not the priority. I'm sorry. You're just fucking not, and you shouldn't be, and you should realize this. Okay? You talk about characters like, oh, in high level play, this, and this. I'm sorry, but like not 80% of the fucking player base is not in your high level play. They're just not. So, and they are keeping the game alive for you to get up there. Without them, your high level play means nothing. It really does, because then the game will shut down. And you wasted all that time and energy getting to that high level for it to mean nothing. So that's just the fucking truth. And if you disagree, you're wrong. Casual players are the fucking lifeline of any game, but especially a game like this. So they're the one, like, they spend so much money. A lot of these high-end streamers, they get cosmetics for fucking free. Like, they get codes and shit like that, and like discounts and shit to put in so that they don't even have to pay for cosmetics sometimes. So what are you all you're doing is your contribution to the game is not the same as a casual player's, and honestly, it's not like it's marketing essentially. You're marketing the game. You're not keeping the game alive in the same way that the casual audience is, and you need to realize that and fucking really humble yourself to that, you know? Anyway, what I'm saying is that Rivals has felt like a fucking slog. And especially because recently me and my homie started playing Overwatch 2 again. And and there's a big difference between Overwatch and Rivals, and here it is. When you play Overwatch and you shoot at someone, unless it's the tank, specifically Oriza, they die. They fucking die when you shoot them. Crazy concept, but they die. In Rivals right now, a bunch of fucking people don't die. And it feels so bad. Because all you're doing is playing damage simulator, okay? You're just putting in constant damage and getting nothing out of it. There's no like, I killed him. There's no, it's just constant damage back and forth. No one's fucking dying. People are taking the point back and forth. But, like, Cap is just jumping around on fucking point like an asshole. Group walls going up everywhere. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't. And then, on top of that, you have these high mobility characters that don't fucking die because they just run away. They fucking run away. These characters deserve to get fucking nerfed. Okay? They really do. And if you really look at all the fucking changes, most, if not all of the nerfs, are based around character survivability. Captain America got his health reduced. And less shield, okay? And his ult fucking increase. Thank you. Cap won't be fucking ridiculous now. Doctor Strange, he got a buff, so that's cool. Emma Frost, her fucking diamond form, got a little bit of a nerf there. Good, because like she would just go diamond form and not die. It's very fucking annoying. Groot, his walls specifically. Oh, and a little bit of his damage, but mainly his walls. The cooldown of that big ass fucking wall, okay? Like, it's just so fucking annoying. There are so many times where I've lost a fucking game because a group put a wall up in front of a door. Multiple walls, actually, like 3 walls in front of a door, and there was no physical way we could get to the point in time. That's not fucking fun. like, there's Thor. Oh, Thor's a big one. Okay, he's gonna. From what I could tell, he could do more damage, but he has less survivability. Fuck Thor. Okay, honestly, and I don't want characters to be nerfed into the ground. I don't think he's gonna be nerfed into the ground, considering all the other characters that are getting nerfed. But Thor is an underrated pain in the fucking ass right now. Okay, he just fucking doesn't die. It's so many characters just don't die. Hawkeye getting a buff, kind of crazy, kind of don't agree, but whatever. Hela, I get it, Hela's pretty good, but like, I feel like people overreact about Hela. I've never really gone against the Hela that absolutely like destroyed everyone for the most part. Usually it was like a team effort with the Hela. So like, I don't think she's as crazy as people say. I'm not saying she's not good, but like, I feel like people overreact when it comes to Hela. Human Torch, getting some nerfs. Honestly, I feel like maybe he got a little too much on the nerfs. I don't think he's that crazy, even now. But like, they can always rebuff him a little bit, you know, get him into a decent spot by, you know. I also don't think these nerfs are fucking killing him, because like, they're barely anything. A 1 second fucking cool charge speed, fucking, that's the one that could probably go back. But the shield value and the damage, that's fine. That one might be that could probably go back, but that's, you know, here or there. Iron Fist, another one that's getting reworked slightly, and people are freaking out. I really don't think it'll be that big of a problem. I'm sorry you can't run away as fast. Like, you got a 0.2 reduction on health conversion rate from blocking. Like, it's really not that crazy. Iron Man, as someone who plays a lot of Iron Man, he needed some fucking nerfs, especially getting rid of the fucking gamma shit. So I wonder, I forgot exactly what the team up is between Ultron and Iron Man, but the decreased damage and the overhealth, great changes. Like, that is perfect for Iron Man. I think he'd be really in a good spot after that. I feel like he just needed a little bit of a tune down. Namor, I feel like the Blessing of the Deep change wasn't necessary, but, you know, maybe it was because maybe it was because of the old getting a buff, but I don't know. Monsters fall off. So they also buffed the team up with him, which the team up's kind of annoying, but at least you don't have Iron Man with it, so whatever. Especially because I'm in Platinum right now, I could just ban Namor, and then the team up is dead. So, or ban Hulk, honestly. Increase the cooldown Blessing of the Deep, 15 to 20. I mean, I just don't think that was necessary. Maybe change it to like 18 or something like that. 16, not 20, but whatever. Psylocke, Psylocke is literally like my least used character. I play as every character, but Psylocke's one of my least ones. So I can't really say too much about this, but I know Psylocke is fucking annoying to go against, so it might be a bit too much, but again, they can always just rebuff her. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Squirrel Girl, I'm scared. I feel like people really underrate Squirrel Girl. I don't know why. Squirrel Girl's kind of pretty damn good. So the buffs kind of scare me. But we'll see. Might be a bit too much, though. Squirrel Girl and Hawkeye might be a bit of a problem. Star-Lord, I mean, increased damage, Storm's ult, always a great thing. Punisher, I use pretty frequently. Now, okay, Jeff. Rocket getting a little bit less healing, honestly, is a good thing, because, like, he was the best straight healer in the game. Like you could easily tell when like he's getting like 30k healing and like no damage is because he's just poo, 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 poo. Like you're just spamming heals, bro. Like in all reality, like I get it, it's hard to survive as him, but like he's not that hard. A little bit less healing is not that big of a deal. Luna, I don't know why people are like so adamant about fucking like Luna being some crack character compared to the other strategists. I feel like she's one of the least annoying strategists to go against, especially right now, honestly. So like I really don't have a problem with Luna getting buffed a little bit. And she also got some nerfs, so it's not like it's straight buffs. Now, Jeff, I feel like definitely needed a rework. I feel like maybe they erred too far on the side of caution with his rework instead of making him like really good. They kind of were a little too safe with it in terms of like number values, but I think the idea is good. Like he's not like a flanking strategist that doesn't die, you know? Like he's like an actual fucking healer that stays behind and fucking heals from behind. I feel like they could give him another bubble or two and maybe up his damage ammo, but other than that, I feel like the idea is good there. Yeah, I don't. I think the idea is good. I think they just need to maybe give him a couple buffs just to get him to where he needs to be. But I think the overall idea of instead of making him some flanking asshole on the sidelines that doesn't die, you know, like it's just, I don't know. I feel like that's fine. It'll eventually work itself out and be better. But yeah, so like most of these changes I don't really see too much of a problem with. I feel like a lot, well, I know streamers, when they fucking see these patch notes, they overreact on purpose, and I hope y'all realize this. Like, they purposely fucking overdo it in order to get views. Because that's what they care about at the end of the day. They care about views. So they'll say some crazy shit. They'll put it in their thumbnails. They'll put it in their titles. And then when the actual patch comes out, all of a sudden you'll see videos. I was wrong about so-and-so character. Maybe I was wrong. In fact, Ultron's cracked. Whatever. That's another thing. Alright, people talking about Ultron. I'm either saying he's broken or he's useless. Like, I'm not seeing any in between, and it's fucking funny. Okay? Y'all are wild. Okay? Like, is he cracked or is he like, useless? Which one is it? Because y'all don't be on the same page, and that's why I don't really trust things until I get to play it myself. So for people that like watch these streamers and you're worried about this and that, play the fucking game first. Let's see where the meta changes. Let's see where it shifts to. We're getting a whole meta shift. Every character is like, so many of these broken characters are getting changed to die quicker. So, you know, like keeping characters like fucking Iron Fist as strong as they were, and Thor, like they'd be dominating. That's you gotta look at it with the other characters that are also being changed, not just say, oh well, Thor is this good now in this meta and he's getting nerfed, so he's gonna be really bad. Like, no, the meta is going to change with the character. They didn't make this balance patch around this build of the game that you're currently playing. They made these balance changes based on the new meta that they've created that you haven't played yet. So give it time. Don't just attack and be like, oh yeah, like this is horrible, blah 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 blah. No, just fucking give it time. I remember when fucking people were calling Spider-Man trash and everything. I remember at the beginning of the game, and guess what? He's not trash. A lot of characters are like that. You need time. You need time. Give it time. Like, it's very important. Yeah, that's so that's like, and for me personally, if I'm gonna get a new character, I'd rather them be slightly weaker than too strong. Really, because then they're just annoying. It ruins the experience when they're too strong and you're going against them every match and you're like, oh, not again. You know, it just ruins the experience of the new character. I feel like Thing and Torch were kind of a solid, and even to a point, Sue Storm, who hasn't really been touched, I don't think. Like, when they dropped, they weren't super fucking annoying. Mr. Fantastic was, but, you know. But yeah, no, like, I'd rather new characters be slightly weaker than too strong. That's just like, because then you don't have that negative bias towards them off the bat. But that's just me. I really think we need to just chill the fuck out, think about the meta that's coming, and I'm excited. I'm pretty fucking excited because, right, like, I don't think they could get worse than what's going on right now. This whole no die meta, it's awful. So yeah, I think Marvel Rivals is moving in a positive direction. It just might not be perfect yet. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And everyone, have a good day.